everyone, come to a comfortable seated position. You can sit up on a blanket or a pillow. And whenever you get there, just feel yourself grounding down into the mat or the ground beneath you. And grow nice and tall through your spine. Relax your shoulders. Relax your neck and your jaw. And take a moment to invite your breath deep down into the bottom of your lungs and into your backside body. Filling your lower, middle, and upper back with air. With each exhale, releasing a little bit of the tension from the day. With each exhale, letting go of anything that doesn't serve you in this moment. Notice if you're leaning a little bit more forward or a little bit more back, and see if you can bring the weight right to the center. By doing this, we can bring our awareness, our presence into this moment, into the center as well. When you're ready, you can flutter your eyes open. Inhale, roll your shoulders forward and up. And exhale, back and down. 2 more times. Inhale, forward and up. And exhale, back and down. Last one. And let it all go. All right, come to all fours now, tabletop position. Oh, Matt says, comment if you can hear the sound, if you can hear the music and everything sounds okay, or if it doesn't sound okay. All right, so we're gonna do some cat-cow breaths here. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze. And exhale, round in, relax your head. Keep moving at your own pace, linking your breath to your movement. You can feel free to go off the tracks a little, go side to side, or move however feels good here. A little forward, a little back. And when you feel like your spine is starting to warm up a little bit, come back to center, tuck your toes, and lift your hips high to the sky for downward dog. Pressing down into all 10 fingers, the palms of your hands, the base of your hands. Reaching your hips high to the sky, relax your head here. Heels reaching towards the ground, but don't worry if they're there right now. Don't worry how straight your legs are. Knees can be bent as long as you feel a stretch. We'll take just about 2 more breaths here in stillness. When you're ready, take your time, slowly walking to the front of your mat for forward fold. Hang here for a moment, just let your head go. You can cross your hands inside your elbow creases and sway a little side to side. When you're ready, come to center. Inhale, lift halfway, come to a flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees and slowly roll to standing. When you get to the top, arms reach high. And exhale, forward fold once more. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. And slowly slowly roll to standing once more. Feel free to go at your own pace now that you know the pattern. Inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway. And exhale, fold once more. Bend your knees just a little as you slowly rise to standing. Last time, arms reach overhead. And palms meet at heart center. You can close your eyes for just a couple of breaths here and check back in with your breath. Notice your weight, if it's forward or back, and see if you can bring it right into that center place. And you can flutter your eyes open. Spread your feet nice and wide. Reach your hands back behind you. Inhale, take a mini back bend. And exhale, forward fold, reaching your hands to the sky. Hands away from your shoulders, shoulders away from your ears. With a flat back, come all the way back up. And drop your chin down to your chest. Stretch the back of your neck. Slowly roll right ear to right shoulder. Breathe here. Relax your shoulder, your neck. And other side, left ear to left shoulder. Come back to center. Release your hands. Use your palm on your forehead to come back up to neutral. Inhale, left arm high to the sky. Reach it up and over just as far as feels good for you. Whenever you get to that place where you want to stop, just practicing turning your heart a little bit towards the sky. Take a couple breaths. And then sweep through center. Use the strength of your core. Other side. So even bending just a little bit, if you practice breathing into the side body, can be a great opener. Back and forth a few more times at your own pace here. Sometimes practicing this with wide legs is fun because you can go a little further than you're used to. And then come on back to center. Turn your toes towards the corners of your mat. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Fingers spread nice and wide. Take a deep breath. Reaching, reaching, reaching. And exhale, goddess. Inhale, reach. All right, move at your own pace here. If you want to add in a lion's breath on the exhale, stick out your tongue. All right, one of the joys of at-home yoga, you can really let it go. Hands come to your thighs here and twist to the left. Breathing into your shoulder and your upper back. And the other side. Come back to center and rise back up once again. Next up, Warrior 2. Turn your left toes so they're parallel with the back of the mat. Right toes point forward. Bend down into your Warrior 2. It could just be a small Warrior 2 to start, or if you want, you can wiggle your legs apart a little bit, come down a little deeper. Since we aren't in person and we can't do any hands-on adjustments, we'll do them ourselves tonight. So place your hands right inside your hip creases and press down to ground your legs, but also rise up through your spine. And then right hand comes to the outside of the right thigh. Create a little resistance, pressing into your hand. Open your hip. Arms come up to parallel. You can always check back. Make sure your arms are even here. And gaze over your right fingertips. So, I've heard people say the pose really starts the second you want to get out of it. So noticing here in this Warrior Two where you start to feel ready to be done with it, and then see if you can take just 1 or 2 more breaths. From here, turn your front palm to the sky and reach your right fingertips high up to the sky. Straighten your front leg. That feels good. And then maybe reaching back a little bit further. Heart space coming towards the sky. And then sweep forward. Triangle. Palms face forward. Reach, reach, reach. And then bend. The back of the right hand comes to maybe your shin or your ankle, or maybe your fingertips come all the way to the floor. Wherever you land, peeling your heart space open here. Remember to breathe. One more inhale. On the exhale, use the strength of your core to come back through center. One more time, right hand reaches. And then sweep forward, side angle. Right forearm comes to the thigh. Left forearm reaches straight up to the sky. Or if you want to go a little further, reaching it all the way so you make a nice straight line from your foot to your hand. So left foot to left hand, reaching in opposite directions. Deep inhale, and sweep back to center. Straighten your front leg. Toes pivot forward. Let's take a break. Hands come down. Deep inhale. Let it go. 2 more times. All right, last time. Deep inhale. And release. And we'll try the other side. Left toes turn out. Come down into your Warrior Two. Take some time getting out the wiggles first. Find a pose that feels good for you. Try those same adjustments. Press down into your hip creases. Grow tall. Left hand comes to the outside of the leg. Press your hand into your leg here. Little resistance to open the hips. Someone said they were interested in hip openers, so here's one. Arms come up. Gaze over the front hand, and we're gonna breathe here. So just noticing what comes up in your mind. And just observing without judgment. This is a little bit of a challenging sequence, so hang in there. If you're new to yoga, it's okay to modify. You can always lower the arms if you need. All right, turn your left palm to the sky and reach those fingertips high. Gazing up. And then straighten your front leg, maybe reaching your hand back a little bit further. And then use the strength of your core to come back to center. Palms face forward. Reach, reach, reach. Triangle. Back of the hand lands wherever it lands, and peel your chest open. Your head, your gaze can be down at the floor, up at your hand, or just forward. So just keeping your neck long here. You can do that by tucking your chin a little bit. All right, challenging transition, deep breath. Strengthen through your core, sweep through center. One more time, fingertips to the sky. And then come forward, side angle, left forearm to the thigh. Right arm reaches straight up, or keep that hand coming until you have a nice long line from your foot to your fingertips. Just one more breath here. And sweep back through center. Straighten your front leg. Relax your hands. And heel toe. Feet together. Shake it out. Right. Forgot to close that for you. There we go. All right. So hopefully everyone's doing okay out there. Just write in a comment if anything's going awry. But otherwise, come on to the front of your mat. Weight is even between both feet. Stand up nice and tall. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. And exhale, fold. Plant your hands, step back with your right foot. So we're doing lunge here. Check that your left knee is right over your heel. Back leg is straight and strong. You can stay here, or if you want to move on, come on up to your fingertips. Walk your way up your thigh. And then maybe all the way up to a high lunge. All right, from here we're going to do a little detox breath. So on your inhale, imagine drawing in any positive energy, any things you want to welcome into your life. And on your exhale, letting go, pushing away anything that doesn't serve you. Inhale. Two more. One more. If you start to feel that shake, that's good. That means you're building strength. If you need to use a prop here, like a chair to modify, no problem. And come all the way down to the mat. Step your foot back for plank. We're going to hold here for just a couple breaths. Hang in there. Drop your knees lower all the way down. Inhale for cobra. Holding here for a couple breaths. Squeeze your legs together. Press down into your hips to rise a little bit higher. And then when you're ready, lower back down. Press yourself back, downward dog. All right, we've been here before, so coming into it, right away, coming to your stillness for a couple breaths. When you're ready, walk or jump to the front of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Slowly roll to standing. Arms reach. And right into it. Next side, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands, step back with your left foot this time. Stay here if you'd like, or walk your way up nice and slowly to that high lunge. Back leg straight and strong. Front knee right over the heel. Inhale. And exhale. Letting go of your thoughts about the past. Inhale, peacefulness. Exhale, let go of thoughts about the future. Inhale, strength. Exhale, anything else you don't need, just let it go. Last deep breath. And exhale, come on back to the mat. Step your right foot back, hold in plank. Maybe rock a little forward and back here, building some strength. And lower down to your knees and all the way down. This time, inhale, upward facing dog. You can keep your knees down or you can press into the tops of your feet to lift them up. Couple breaths here. And then drop your knees. Sit back. Wide knees, big toes come together. Child's pose. Walk your hands forward and relax your head all the way down to the mat. Breathing into your whole backside body. Completely letting go. bringing your awareness to the music, your breath, your body, anything in this moment, the feeling of the mat beneath your fingers. And as other thoughts cross your mind, maybe just labeling them thinking. Nothing more, nothing less, just thinking. When you're ready, slowly walk your way back up. Come forward to all fours. We'll do a little flow here. So tuck your toes, lift your hips high, downward dog. Inhale, shift forward for plank. Exhale, drop your knees, sit back for a version of child's pose here. And then inhale, come forward for upward facing dog. And downward dog, exhale. Inhale, come forward for plank. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, upward facing dog. Feel free to go at your own pace. On your next plank, make this your last. And drop your knees, keep them together this time, feet together, sit back, one more child's pose. This time, hands reach back to your toes, relax your head. Breathe into your backside. Slowly rise up, come all the way up to kneeling, sweep your hands forward into the sky. Exhale, goddess, back bend. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, inhale, reach. And exhale, sit back down, child's pose, hands reach behind you, relax your head. Inhale, arms sweep to the sky. Exhale, goddess. Inhale, reach. And child's pose, hands reach back behind you. One more time, go at your own pace. And this last time, just sit back down on your heels. Clasp your hands together at your heart. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, press your palms forward, round your back, relax your head. Inhale, palms to the sky. And exhale, hands sweep back down. All right, roll your shoulders a couple times there. All right, we've got a comment. Let's make sure everything's sounding okay. The music is beautiful. Well, thank you. Thank you for saying so. Okay, since we're kneeling here, let's just step the right foot forward. We're gonna do a little lunge here. You can keep your knee down, but make sure you're pressing into the top of your foot so that the weight is not really in your knee. Hands can come to the front of the thigh here. So if you are here and you are a little strained, you don't have blocks, you can always use a chair too, or let's see, how can we do this if you don't have blocks and the floor is far away? Well, you could do a standing version of this pose or do it at the wall. So putting your hands on the wall, so just kind of like another lunge here. But if this is working for you today, then inhale, gaze to the sky, and exhale, rock back. Keep your toes down, give yourself a little massage here on the top of your shin, your ankle. And then rock forward. Rock back once more. This time, peel your toes towards your face. Breathe here. We're gonna hold for about a minute, so you can always unwind a little if you need to, but otherwise, keep your spine nice and long, and then round down once you have that length in your spine if you'd like. So someone asked about modifying if you don't have blocks. This is really the same as just lying on your back and doing leg to the sky, so you can always do that one as well. Or just stack some books next to you if you really, really want to practice this one. Pile of books. All right, come on forward one more time. This time, plant your left hand, right hand comes to the thigh, twist open. Stay right here, or if you'd like, tuck your back toes, lift your leg, and reach your right hands to the sky. Twisting from the lowest point in your belly, so below your belly button first, and then twisting all the way up your spine. Twist your head, your gaze, your eyeballs twisting. Breathe here. Then come on back to center. And then just heel toe your foot over. Come on down for pigeon. So any version of pigeon you want. You can also do figure 4 on your back if that's easier for you today. If this is working, come on down to your forearms, or maybe down all the way to your forehead. So this is a great place to stay, especially for evening yoga, just rest. But if you are wanting to advance your practice a little bit and you want to try king pigeon, then you can just walk yourself up, bend your back foot, and then just reach your hand back for your foot or your ankle. And you could try a couple different versions. One is pulling your leg in closer to your body. The other is pressing your foot into your hand to build a little bit of a stretch here in your shoulders. That's the one I'm trying right now, since I've been at a desk today. Wherever you are, just breathe. When you're ready, take your sweet time, mindfully moving to unwind, however that feels best for you. And then take whatever pose in the middle you'd like, maybe a cat-cow here, so just slide your leg back. Or maybe you want to take a downward dog, pedal out your feet. And we'll all meet up in all fours once more. And then come on back to kneeling. Step left foot forward for lunge on the other side. Hands come to the thigh. Pressing into the top of your back foot. And then maybe bring your hands to your hips and just check that they're even, squared with the front of your mat. Breathing here. And then bring your hands down. Inhale, gaze up at the sky. Exhale, round on back. Keep your toes down. Give yourself a little massage here. So during this quarantine time, we don't have as many hugs, as many people getting to support us physically. So there are some little ways we can do that for ourselves by self-massage. Inhale, rock on forward, gaze to the sky. And exhale, rock back. Lift your toes towards your face. Breathe here. Stretch your spine nice and long. And then round over when you're ready. Maybe noticing if one side's a little different, and that's okay. few more breaths here. Thank you guys so much for your patience before technology works and then it doesn't work sometimes. And so I guess that's part of my yoga practice today, is letting that go. And inhale, come on forward. Plant your right hand, left hand comes to your thigh, twist, open. Great place to stay right here, or you can tuck your back toes, lift your knee, and maybe reach that hand high to the sky. Notice if your hips come up and see if you can bring them back down again. Squeeze your belly button into your spine, twist a little further, growing long at the same time. One more inhale, and come on back to center. Heel toe, left foot over, and come down. Any version of pigeon that you'd like today. As you're ready, slowly unwind and mindfully come to a seated position. We'll start right shin in front of left shin. So if you need to sit up on a block or a pillow here, you can do that. Just like we started class, grounding down through your sit bones as you grow tall through your spine. For most people, a simple adjustment is just kind of tucking the chin a bit and bringing the head back just a half a centimeter. We're going to link the breath to some movement here, to some big circles. So come on forward, circle to the left, back, right, and forward. And then begin to link up your breath with your movement. So maybe inhaling as you come forward into the left and exhaling as you go back into the right. Whatever pattern you choose, just close your eyes and really focus your full energy on that breath and movement pattern. Okay, just a couple more big circles. If your mind has started to wander, no worries, just bring it back. Begin to make your circles smaller. Smaller and smaller. Until you're spiraling up into a nice tall seated position and find your way to stillness. Maybe imagine that spiral continuing on, growing you taller and taller. Finding that strength at your core that's different from muscular strength. It's that inner strength. And then bringing your hands in front of you and walking forward any amount that feels good. Relax. Slowly roll back up. Switch so that your left shin is in front. And this time we'll go the other way. So coming right back to that same breath pattern or choosing a different one. Coming forward, right, back, left, forward, right, back, and left. Make your circles smaller and smaller. Till you're growing taller and taller. Come to stillness and just breathe for a moment here. Bring the weight forward, fold. Great job, everyone, staying focused. And if your mind is wandering, hey, that's okay. Great job trying, putting in the effort. Slowly walk your way back up. All right, one more little challenge here before we come all the way to the mat. Sit back with your legs bent, feet on the ground. You can bring your hands behind your thighs. Stay here if you'd like, or if you want to lift your shins up to parallel and maybe bring your hands to heart center for boat pose. You can stay here, or you can try straightening one leg and the other, just playing around with it a bit. And then come on back up and just round over for a moment. All right, last thing before we go to lying down, a reverse tabletop or a reverse plank. So you can either sit with your legs out, fingertips facing in towards your body, and lift your hips, or you can bring your knees to bent and do reverse tabletop. So whichever you choose, really setting up your hands here, pressing down into your heels, lift your hips high to the sky. Head can be gazing down at your navel. Only if it feels really strong and ready today, you can drop your head back. Lowering it in reverse, drop your hips, and then head comes back. All right, everyone, come all the way down onto your mat. Hug your knees into your chest. Just stay here and breathe, or you can rock side to side. Let your legs stretch out nice and long. Reach your arms overhead. Big good morning stretch here. And then spread your arms out wide, palms face down. Bend your knees, bring your feet as wide as your mat, and drop your knees over to the left side. Gaze can be to the right side if you want that little extra stretch, or just straight up to the sky. For a deeper stretch, just press your hips forward. then come on over to the other side. Breathing here. And then come back to center. Walk your feet together to touch. For a gentle twist, you can just drop your knees over to the left side. Or if you want to try a deeper twist, cross right leg over left, and then you can pick up your hips, move them to the side, and drop your knees. And if you need, you can always grab a pillow and place it right under your knees, just like that. Alright, really sinking down into the floor, letting go here. Breathing gently into whichever place needs it the most. And if you would like some extra support with your poses today, you can feel free to send a photo of yourself doing a pose, and I'm happy to help you with alignment. I'd also love to see photos of your yoga space so I know who's out there and where you're practicing. Alright, take your time mindfully coming back to center, however feels best for you. And maybe take a balancing pose, maybe knees to chest or happy baby. Happy baby is a fun one to do at home yoga because you could really roll around here. And then come back to center. And we'll take that same twist, other side. Or a different twist, whatever twist you want to take. Matt worked really hard to get us set up for today, so I'm glad we're able to make it work. And I really appreciate y'all being flexible. Certainly made my day by joining this video. And if you have ideas for ways we can practice together, make it more interactive, I'd love to hear from you. Keep breathing into whichever place feels the tightest here, most restricted. Nice, gentle breath. And with each exhale, melting a little further down into the floor. Take your time unwinding. And take any final poses that you want to finish with here. Maybe a bridge pose. Lifting your hips to the sky, or just taking another happy baby or rock and roll. And then from there, just finding your way into your Savasana. Legs out long, palms open to the sky, or any version of a relaxing pose that you'd like. I'll sit up so you can hear me, but you can stay relaxed. You can close your eyes, add a pillow or a blanket, turn down the lights. Right away, relax every cell in your body. Allow your entire body to just be heavy. Maybe imagining your breath reaching every inch on the inhale, even filling up your toes with breath. And with each exhale, letting go and unwinding on an even deeper layer. Relax your jaw, your mouth, even your tongue and your gums, relaxing. Relax your forehead, your eyes, all the tiny muscles in your face and your scalp, just relaxing. Relax your neck and your throat, your shoulders, your whole right arm, and your whole left arm, just relaxing. Soften your chest and your belly. Just allowing air to gently flow in and gently flow out. Relax your whole back, upper, middle, and lower. Relax your hips, your whole right leg from bones to skin, just relaxing. And your whole left leg from bones to skin, just relaxing. Relax your feet and your hands. And finally, relax your mind. Let it be as still as the rest of your body. With each exhale, letting go a little bit further. Maybe letting go of something really deep that you didn't even know was gripping on there. Just a few more breaths here. Each breath a new opportunity to start again. Each breath a new opportunity to change your perspective and to come into this present moment. As you're ready, you can begin to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, turn your head left and right. And take your sweet time, rolling over to one side and coming all the way up to seated. You can keep your eyes closed along the way. And whenever you get there, hands come to heart center. And just rub your palms together nice and quickly, creating heat and friction. And pause. Place your hands over your chest, over your heart. Remember, you have healing hands. During this challenging time, let your own palms send a ray of goodness, nourishment, healing energy to every cell, every fiber of your being. Let this be a peacefulness you can take with you for the rest of your night, the rest of your week, and the rest of your life. Bring your hands to heart center one more time. We'll take 2 breaths as a class. First, exhale all the air. Deep breath in. Pause at the top before opening your mouth, letting out a big sigh. All right, last breath for this class. Deepest breath of the day. All right, this time let it all go. All right, thank you so much for practicing with me tonight. I really appreciate it and appreciate your patience so much. I'd love to keep doing it, so let me know if you enjoyed it in the comments, or you can send me a text or an email. Let me know if I can support your yoga journey in any other way. And everyone, hang in there. I know you're doing your best that you can, even if from day to day it's a little challenging. We're all going to get through this and come out the other end stronger. Thank you so much. Namaste. And thank you to Matt, our musician, who's off screen.